don't like it. All right, so he also breaks my all French guys look the same theory. But it's not my fault that Leo looks like all the French guys that I know personally.
And Jenna is fucking pissed, obviously. And then I don't remember what happened. Oh, yeah. Then Maya goes to Miles to be like, help me find Tristan. And he's like, beg on your knees. And she's like, fine. And he's like, en français. And it's so annoying.
It's also like, it like grossed me out.
I wrote, ew, he's making her beg on her knees. I hated it.
It feels sexually suggestive, and I did not care for it.
But Zoe's like, yeah, make her beg. And I hated it.
I hated everything that happened in this scene. It made me upset, including her saying s'il vous plaît. All of it was bad.
But then he's like, fine, let's go. But then we're back on the double date. And of course, Henri, whatever the fuck his name is studying massage therapy.
He massages her hand, which I'm like, that's not a sexy move. What are you doing? And then shoves an entire pastry in her mouth.
Yeah. I said, ew, now he's feeding her. And he's like, now you can feed me. And she's like, I'm leaving. I need to go. And I'm like, get out of there, Jenna.
That would be my exact response. Yep. The minute someone shoved an entire pastry into my face, I'd be like, goodbye.
I go, fuck yourself. Mm-hmm. But then we're with Miles and Maya. Miles is like, let's go to this fast food place. This is where I would go if I was feeling homesick. And he's right, and Tristan is there. And then we're back with Adam and Imogen, who got caught in the rain on their hike and like find solace in a van. And then they start
like such a trope.
Yeah. And then Imogen is like, I need to get out of these wet clothes, which is like, again, what the fuck? And then she takes off her clothes and she's just in her bra, and then she and Adam start making out, and then Drew like opens the door and is like, oh, okay, just getting supplies, bye.
And Adam is like very clearly having second thoughts because he keeps stopping and being like, I think the rain stopped. Maybe we should go. And then like it just keeps happening, and I think he feels kind of trapped. But then after Drew catches them, Imogen's like, gotta go, campers first. But does she get out of the van without her shirt on?
She doesn't put her shirt on. I was like, girl, you can't let the campers see you with your bra and nothing else.
Also, very brightly colored bra.
Oh, yeah, it's like a hot pink bra. And then we're back with Maya and Tristan, and they're like making up, and he's like, let's promise to never let a boy come between us. And Tristan looks so good in this scene.
He does.
I need to make a note of that. And I love them together. I'm happy that they're friends again. Although who knows how long that's going to last.
Seriously, especially with Miles in the picture, because there are vibes. They're gross, but there are vibes.
I know, I hate it. And then we are with Alli, who comes into... Well, first, Jenna is playing sad girl guitar in her dorm room. And Alli comes in and is like, hey, I'm sorry, but I brought Connor. She's like, hey, I'm sorry. And Jenna's like, yeah, that was like the absolute worst thing to do. I didn't want a new boy. I want the boy that I already liked to like me back. And Allie's like, okay, so that's why I brought Connor, and he's here to talk to you. And they like mend things, and Connor explains where he's coming from. And they talk it out, and they make up. Thank God.
It's nice. And basically, he's like, I'm just scared and out of my element. And she's like, there are other ways that we can be intimate without doing that. Yeah. Like, we can talk about it and, like, process it together. Honestly, they're great.
I love them.
I love them so much.
I know.
And I feel like it's probably worth examining that Connor might be asexual, which is, like, super valid. And, like, it's really nice that Jenna's like, so this may never happen for us. There are other ways that we can be intimate without having sex. Whatever.
Yeah. But then we're with Adam again, and he definitely regrets kissing Imogen. And he's like, what did I do? I need to text Becky. And then someone's like, good luck. There's no service here for Miles. And then fucking Adam steals one of the vans. Real quick, then we're back in Paris. Maya and Tristan are putting on some presentation. They put Miles in a pillory. I don't know. Then Maya and Tristan, God, so many names. Maya and Miles share like a weird moment, like before she takes him out of the pillory, and I hated it.
Also, they left out a very important part of the whole pillory thing, which is that they would leave you overnight and sometimes people would fuck you.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
No, I hate that.
Yeah. I mean, it's good that they left it out because it's not...
Yeah, that doesn't seem Degrassi friendly.
It's not Degrassi friendly. But just so you know, they didn't just throw fruit at your face.
Oh, God. But that happens. And then we're with Adam, who is texting and driving on a windy forest road, and he almost runs into a car, and then he pulls off and runs into a tree, and that's the end of the episode.
Yep. Also, don't text and drive.
Don't text and drive.
Didn't
we learn
over.
this with Dave?
Yeah, just fucking pull over. My God.
Yeah, especially like as soon as he got service, it's like, all right, you're in a service zone. Just pull over. Stop driving your car on this windy forest road.
Like, it's dark out. You don't know where you are. Just pull the fuck over and send the text
It's
message.
rainy. Yeah.
Ugh. Adam.
Anyway, that's where we are. That's all we got. And Spirit Squad Captain?
I feel like Jenna's been a gem from start to finish.
Jenna. And ship Jenna and Connor.
Yeah, obviously.
All right. Grapevine?
So we have a million tweets about how the theme song stays this way, which is a real bummer, but thank you for letting us know. We have a tweet from Christopher Nicholas. Do you guys not remember things that happened in the next class reunion special you watched? I remember, like, what happened. I just don't remember the specifics, like the people, because I didn't know who anyone was.
Right.
So I don't remember any of the relationship stuff. I just remember, like, the overarching themes.
Yeah, I just remember it was, like, Black Lives Matter was, like, the main theme of that episode.
Pretty much, yeah. And, like,
old people are here.
Yeah, and something about like school policy of like what's it called? Zero tolerance.
Yeah. Which was still in relation to like the Black Lives Matter whole like thing. I don't know. I don't remember a lot. It was a very long time ago.
It was so long
ago. It was like 2.5 years ago, right?
Yeah, it was your old apartment.
Yeah.
We also have one from Indie Film. Also objectively current day Monroe Chambers. Chambers. Fuck, his name is so hard to say. Monroe Chambers. Handsome? Question mark. That is all. Yes.
Obviously.
Correct.
The saving grace of this season.
Truly.
So beautiful.
He's so pretty. Why is Miles supposed to be attractive? Can someone tweet at me about that?
He looks like someone who is stretched out.
Yeah, oh my God, that is spot on. He like has like a face that's like, I'm smarmy. Like he's just like a not good looking Declan. Can somebody please confirm that Miles is meant to be attractive and we're just not getting it?
Yeah.
Or maybe he's not meant to be attractive and nobody's getting it. I don't know.
He looks like a piece of string cheese.
Someone just like drew a face on with like a Bic pen.
Yes. I don't get it, but I don't know. Maybe we're not supposed to. I don't think we're the demographic anymore. We haven't been for a while. But that is all the Grapevine that we have for you guys today. If you'd like to be featured on a future Grapevine segment, you can tweet at us at DegrassiPod. We're on Instagram at DegrassiPod. You can email us at whateverittakespodcast@gmail.com. You can listen to us pretty much anywhere, but if you're on Apple Podcasts, if you could rate, review, and subscribe, that'd be super cool. And if you leave us a review, we will make up a Degrassi-inspired fan fiction for you on the show. And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at HollandTacular.
And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at KelSucks with a Z at the end. And Holland, what do you want to recommend to the humans?
Outlander Season 4 is back, so catch up and watch that. That's all I got.
I'm on the final episode of one of my new favorite podcasts. It's called Teacher's Pet. It's like this Australian show, so it doesn't come up like first when you open the podcast app. But yeah, it's amazing. It's like a true crime podcast about this woman who disappeared, and her husband was like fucking his student, and like she ended up moving into the house with them while the wife was still alive, and the wife mysteriously disappears, and like no one's gone to jail for this. He was like fooling everyone because there wasn't a lot of like police, like because he knew a lot of the cops, because he was also like a like star rugby player or whatever. Like it's really good. It's only, I don't know how many episodes long. It's not a super long podcast, but I'm on the final episode. Teacher's Pet. It's from The Australian. It's really good.
That sounds awesome. All right. Well, that is all that we have for you guys today. Thank you as always to Jay for our wonderful theme song, and thank all of you for listening. Goodbye, Panthers.
Bye, Panthers.